We live in a world of constant connection. Our smartphones have become an extension of ourselves, always within reach, always demanding our attention. Whether we're at work, at home, or out with friends, the pull of the digital world is ever present. It's a double-edged sword. On one hand, we have access to a wealth of information and the ability to stay in touch with loved ones no matter where they are. On the other hand, this constant connectivity comes with its own set of challenges and drawbacks. Social media shows us curated lives. Every post, every picture, every status update is carefully selected to present the best possible version of someone's life. We see the highlights, the moments of joy and success. But rarely do we see the struggles and the mundane aspects of everyday life. This creates a distorted reality, one where everyone seems to be living a perfect life, filled with excitement and happiness. We see friends on exotic vacations. They post pictures of themselves lounging on pristine beaches, exploring ancient ruins and enjoying luxurious meals. It's easy to feel a pang of envy when we compare these images to our own lives, which may seem dull and routine in comparison. But what we don't see are the moments of boredom, the travel mishaps, and the everyday stresses that everyone experiences. We see colleagues celebrating career milestones, promotions, awards, and successful projects are all shared with the world, creating an image of constant professional success. But behind these posts, there are often long hours, hard work, and sacrifices that go unnoticed. The pressure to keep up with these seemingly constant achievements can be overwhelming. It's easy to feel like we're missing out. When we see others achieving and experiencing so much, it can make our own lives feel inadequate. This feeling is known as FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's a powerful emotion that can affect our mental health and overall well-being. This is FOMO, the fear of missing out. FOMO can be overwhelming. It can make us feel anxious and stressed, constantly worried that we're not living our lives to the fullest. We may feel pressured to attend every event, try every new trend, and keep up with every update, just to avoid the feeling of being left out. It can make us anxious and stressed. The constant barrage of notifications and updates can be exhausting, leaving us feeling drained and on edge. We may find ourselves checking our phones compulsively, unable to disconnect and relax. It can steal our joy. Instead of enjoying the moment, we may find ourselves constantly comparing our experiences to those we see online. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction as we feel that our own lives don't measure up. Imagine this, you're scrolling through social media late at night. The room is dark and the only light comes from your phone screen. You see pictures of friends at a party. You weren't invited. You start to feel left out and anxious. This is FOMO at play. You see pictures of friends at a party. You weren't invited. You start to feel left out and anxious. This is FOMO at play. It's that nagging feeling that something better is happening elsewhere and you're missing out on it. You start to feel left out and anxious. This is FOMO at play. It's that nagging feeling that something better is happening elsewhere and you're missing out on it. This feeling can be amplified in our hyper-connected world where we're constantly bombarded with images and updates of other people's lives. This is FOMO at play. It's that nagging feeling that something better is happening elsewhere. This feeling can be amplified in our hyper-connected world. The constant stream of updates and images can make us feel like we're always missing out on something. It's that nagging feeling that something better is happening elsewhere. This feeling can be amplified in our hyper-connected world. The constant stream of updates and images can make us feel like we're always missing out on something. FOMO can drive us to make unhealthy comparisons. This feeling can be amplified in our hyper-connected world. The constant stream of updates and images can make us feel like we're always missing out on something. FOMO can drive us to make unhealthy comparisons. We compare our lives to the curated versions we see online. FOMO can drive us to make unhealthy comparisons. We compare our lives to the curated versions we see online. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. We may feel that our own lives don't measure up to the seemingly perfect lives we see on social media. We compare our lives to the curated versions we see online. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. We may feel that our own lives don't measure up to the seemingly perfect lives we see on social media. This can create a cycle of negative emotions where we're constantly striving to keep up with others but never feeling truly satisfied. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. We may feel that our own lives don't measure up to the seemingly perfect lives we see on social media. This can create a cycle of negative emotions, where we're constantly striving to keep up with others, but never feeling truly satisfied. We chase experiences to post about them, not to enjoy them. We chase experiences to post about them, not to enjoy them. Instead of living in the moment, we may find ourselves more concerned with capturing the perfect photo or crafting the perfect post. This can take away from the actual experience, leaving us feeling unfulfilled. This cycle can be exhausting and ultimately unfulfilling. The constant need to stay connected and keep up with others can leave us feeling drained and unhappy. We may find ourselves constantly checking our phones even when we're supposed to be relaxing or spending time with loved ones. The constant need to stay connected fuels FOMO. We feel pressured to check our phones constantly, to stay up to date with the latest updates and trends. This can lead to a state of constant distraction where we're never fully present in the moment. We feel pressured to check our phones constantly. The fear of missing out on the latest updates and trends can be overwhelming. This can lead to a state of constant distraction where we're never fully present in the moment. We fear missing out on the latest updates and trends. This can lead to a state of constant distraction. We're never fully present in the moment. Instead of enjoying the here and now, we're always looking for the next update, the next notification. This can lead to a state of constant distraction. We're never fully present in the moment. Instead of enjoying the here and now, we're always looking for the next update, the next notification. This can affect our productivity and our relationships, as we're never fully engaged in what we're doing or who we're with. We're never fully present in the moment. Instead of enjoying the here and now, we're always looking for the next update, the next notification. This can affect our productivity and our relationships, as we're never fully engaged in what we're doing or who we're with. It's important to recognize the impact of FOMO and take steps to manage it, so we can live more fulfilling and present lives. There's another way to live, a way that doesn't involve the constant hustle and bustle, the endless notifications, and the perpetual need to be everywhere and do everything. It's a way that allows you to breathe, to pause, and to truly savor the moments that matter. It's called JOMO, the joy of missing out. Unlike its counterpart, FOMO, which drives us to constantly seek out new experiences and stay perpetually connected, JOMO invites us to step back and find joy in the simplicity of life. JOMO is about finding peace in choosing your own path. It's about recognizing that you don't have to follow the crowd or keep up with the latest trends. Instead, you can carve out your own unique journey, one that brings you true fulfillment and happiness. It's about appreciating the present moment. In a world that is constantly pushing us to think about the next big thing, JOMO encourages us to slow down and truly experience the here and now. It's about finding beauty in the mundane and joy in the ordinary. It's about letting go of the need to keep up. The pressure to always be in the know, to always be doing something, can be overwhelming. JOMO is about releasing that pressure and understanding that it's okay to miss out on some things. In fact, it's more than okay, it's liberating. JOMO is the antidote to FOMO. While FOMO can lead to anxiety and a constant feeling of inadequacy, JOMO brings a sense of calm and contentment. It allows you to focus on what truly matters to you rather than what society tells you should matter. It's a conscious decision to disengage from the pressure to be constantly connected. In a world where we're always just a click away from the latest news, the latest trends, and the latest updates, JOMO is about choosing to disconnect and reconnect with yourself. It's about choosing to be present in your own life rather than living vicariously through others. When you embrace JOMO, you give yourself the gift of presence. You allow yourself to fully engage with your own experiences rather than constantly comparing them to others. Imagine this. You decline a party invitation to spend a quiet evening at home. Instead of feeling guilty or worried about what you might be missing, you feel a sense of relief and contentment. You know that you're exactly where you need to be. You curl up with a good book and a cup of tea. The world outside fades away and you're completely immersed in the story. You feel a sense of peace and satisfaction that comes from doing something you truly enjoy. You feel content and relaxed. There's no rush, no pressure, just a quiet moment of joy. This is the essence of JOMO. This is JOMO in action. It's about finding joy in the little things, the moments that often go unnoticed. It's about realizing that you don't need to be constantly entertained or stimulated to be happy. JOMO is about finding joy in the ordinary. It's about appreciating the simple pleasures in life, like a home-cooked meal, a blooming flower, or a beautiful sunset. These moments may seem small, but they can bring immense joy if we take the time to notice them. It's about appreciating the simple things. In a world that often values the extravagant and the extraordinary, JOMO reminds us that true happiness can be found in the simplest of moments. It's about finding happiness in the present moment without needing external validation. When you embrace JOMO, you realize that you don't need likes, comments, or approval from others to feel good about yourself. Your happiness comes from within. When you embrace JOMO, you create space for what truly matters to you. You free up time and energy to focus on your passions, your relationships, and your own well-being. You prioritize what brings you joy and fulfillment. You can focus on your passions, your relationships, and your own well-being. JOMO allows you to invest in the things that truly matter to you, rather than spreading yourself thin trying to do it all. JOMO is not about isolating yourself. It's not about cutting yourself off from the world or avoiding social interactions. It's about being intentional with your time and energy and choosing to engage in activities that bring you genuine joy. It's about being selective with your time and energy. In a world that demands so much from us, JOMO is about setting boundaries and prioritizing what truly matters. It's about saying no to the things that drain you and yes to the things that nourish you. It's about choosing experiences that align with your values and bring you genuine joy. When you embrace JOMO, you make choices that reflect your true self rather than trying to fit into someone else's mold. It's about saying yes to yourself and no to the things that drain you. JOMO is about self-care, self-love, and self-respect. It's about recognizing your own worth and making choices that honor your well-being. JOMO has profound effects on our mental health. By letting go of the need to keep up, we reduce anxiety. We find peace within ourselves. We become more content with our lives. Studies show that excessive social media use is linked to increased anxiety and depression. When we constantly compare ourselves to others, we set ourselves up for feelings of inadequacy. JOMO allows us to step back from this comparison trap. Embracing JOMO reduces stress. When we're not constantly chasing experiences, we create space for relaxation. We allow ourselves to simply be. This can lead to lower stress levels and improved overall health. JOMO encourages us to prioritize our own well-being. JOMO helps us appreciate what we have. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we cultivate gratitude for the good things in our lives. This shift in perspective can lead to increased happiness and contentment. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for cultivating JOMO. The joy of missing out, or JOMO, is about finding happiness in the present moment and not feeling pressured to be everywhere or do everything. It's a conscious choice to focus on what truly matters to you rather than being swayed by external expectations or the fear of missing out on something potentially better. It's about being present in the moment without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we allow ourselves to fully experience the here and now without the constant distraction of what others might be doing. This presence can bring a profound sense of peace and contentment. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts and feelings. This awareness helps us to recognize when FOMO is creeping in and gives us the tools to address it. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can take a step back, observe our emotions, and choose a more thoughtful response. We can observe our FOMO without getting swept away by it. This detachment allows us to see FOMO for what it is, a fleeting feeling that doesn't have to control our actions. By acknowledging it without judgment, we can let it pass without letting it dictate our choices. Start with simple mindfulness exercises. These can be as straightforward as taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Over time, these small practices can build a strong foundation for a more mindful and present life. Pay attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. This simple act of focusing on your breath can help anchor you in the present moment and calm your mind. Notice the sensations of your body. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the stretch of your muscles, the warmth of the sun on your skin. Engaging with these physical sensations can help you stay grounded and connected to the present. Engage your senses in everyday activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or simply sitting, pay attention to the sights, sounds, smells, and textures around you. This sensory awareness can transform ordinary moments into opportunities for mindfulness. These practices help ground you in the present moment. They remind you that life is happening right now, not in some distant future or in the lives of others. By staying present, you can find joy in the simple everyday experiences that make up your life. When you feel FOMO creeping in, acknowledge it. Recognize that it's a natural human emotion, but it doesn't have to control you. By simply noticing it, you can create a space between the feeling and your response. Observe the thoughts and feelings without judgment. Instead of labeling them as good or bad, just see them as they are. This non-judgmental awareness can help you understand your emotions better and respond to them more effectively. Remind yourself that social media often presents a highlight reel, not reality. Practice gratitude. Take a moment to reflect on the things you're thankful for. This shift in focus can help you appreciate what you have rather than longing for what you don't. Take time each day to appreciate the good things in your life. Whether it's a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or a moment of quiet, these small joys can add up to a deep sense of contentment. Focus on the people you love, the experiences you cherish, and the simple joys that surround you. These are the things that truly matter and bring lasting happiness. Mindfulness helps us break free from the grip of FOMO. It teaches us to value our own experiences and to find joy in the present moment rather than constantly seeking something else. It allows us to choose how we want to spend our time and energy. Instead of being pulled in a million directions, we can make intentional choices that align with our values and priorities. It empowers us to live more intentionally. By embracing JOMO, we can create a life that is rich, fulfilling, and uniquely our own. So take a deep breath, let go of the fear of missing out, and find joy in the present moment.